brothers and sisters. The time that the soul spends in the womb is really not 9 months. It's 9 months for the mother, but not really for the little fetus. It's an eternity. It's timeless. When you're older, you realize how quickly time goes by and how much slower time seemed to move when you were 6 years old, how hard it was to get through first grade because it was such a long year. Well, just imagine how much longer time is experienced when you're 5 or 4 or 3 or 2. And your first year of life is not 1 year. It's a really, really long time in your experience. Well, if you take it back even farther, in the womb, you actually spend an eternity there. And it's very, very comfortable. And all your needs are met. And all your needs are anticipated. And when you take birth onto this plane, it's very disconcerting often. And your sense of comfort disappears. There's a new experience of breathing and all kinds of sensations that might be foreign. And what makes the baby feel better is to be connected with the mother as soon as possible. To suckle at her breast, to be held tightly. This is why babies are often swaddled, because it simulates that tightness that they felt and security that they felt in the womb. And they calm down. But they also have a particular attachment to comfort. And as you get older, you'll find that comfort is something that pulls you. There's the comfort of your own bedroom, the comfort of your own pillow, the comfort that you seek in your own home. And the drive is to become comfortable. What do I need to do to become comfortable? And how can I avoid being uncomfortable? It's a very natural process. Without knowing it, we become attached to anything that makes us feel comfort. And we move away from anything that makes us feel discomfort. So consequently, new experiences have a kind of a push-pull. It can be exciting to do something new, but you lose that sense of comfort. If you make your whole life about comfort, it's very, very limiting. This one took a trip in his car and stayed at a motel and went back to a rental property that he has to empty out. And along the way, he was uncomfortable in several circumstances. But he finally came home again. And he experienced how wonderful it was to be in his own bed with his partner, make food in his own kitchen. And I'm not saying that there's something wrong with being comfortable. But what I do suggest is that you find your comfort in something other than that which is external to you, that which is an illusion. Because many of the things that you're comfortable with may not be here in the future, including your body. And so I'm not saying go into the woods naked and kind of see what that feels like. If you want to, you can. But I am saying that find your comfort inside. Find your comfort with the Holy Spirit. Find your comfort with what you bring to every circumstance. And allow yourself to press into those things that are unfamiliar and perhaps a little uncomfortable, new experiences. This one has always been terribly shy in groups. He's very comfortable one-on-one, but very uncomfortable in groups. But there's something to be said for pressing into that which is a little bit unfamiliar. Not to torture yourself, but to learn to bring the comfort that is inside of you, with you, to every new circumstance, so you can bring joy and wonder and appreciation for that which isn't so familiar, because you bring your familiarity with you. What you become more and more familiar with is love in all its different forms. Peace. You bring that peace with you. There's nothing to be afraid of, and you don't need to keep seeking comfort. Security of having money, security of being fit. You don't need that security. The security you need is inside of you. And you bring that security with you as you press into things that are a little bit unfamiliar and perhaps at first uncomfortable. And what you'll find is that you will live in a much wider space, that you become comfortable with all kinds of people and all kinds of circumstances and all kinds of weather. Because you're bringing the peace of God with you to every circumstance, every situation. And that is your comfort. No longer do you have to be in your own bed. Do you have to have your favorite pillow? And you have to be just around PLUs, people like us. But actually, you realize all these people are like us. And I am comfortable because I bring my comfort with me. Let yourself press into things that are a little bit unfamiliar and expand your experience of the world, as illusory as it is, by transforming each experience into the expression of love that you are. And you'll have a whole different sense of comfort. It will make you fearless, and you will welcome change, because that which is unchanging is with you and in you and experienced by you moment to moment. This one was very uncomfortable with me at first. And he is beginning to say yes to unfamiliar circumstances where I can come through. And he finds it very rewarding. And so do I. I love you very much, and I'll speak with you again soon.